An exciting update for India-Thailand travelers. Today we spoke with Mr. Pinyot Pibulsonggram, CCO of Thai VietJet, about their new Ahmedabad to Bangkok service launching on 4th December 2025. Here's what he said.
The very important, very first question and obvious question is,
Yes.
what makes India one of your key strategic market for
Strategic
Thailand?
market. Okay, so before we zoom in on Ahmedabad, if we look at on a country level, right? Thailand and India, we've had a very long positive relationship on a country basis. That's number one. Number two, in terms of the potential of India, it's very huge. We all see the number of the amount of traffic from India to Thailand. 2 million plus visitor per year, and we believe that can be a lot more. The limitation is not on the number of people wanting to come to Thailand, but actually on the amount of capacity, on the amount of flights. So by us increasing the flights, I think we can grow the market between India and Thailand more. So number one is just on the trend, the population and the size of India, make it one of our strategic market. It is also a market that is more or less year round. Okay, you have some high, some low, but in general, it's quite year round. So from an operator point of view, from an airline point of view, that is good to have the consistency. And there's a good mix of leisure traffic, and Ahmedabad will get into it in a bit. A lot of business potential as well. MICE travel, this and that. We'll get into it later. That's also good for maintaining and sustaining the route. And we have to thank you, the Indian traveler, that consistently coming to visit Thailand, our beautiful country, seeing all the different places, and helping to grow our economy. So yeah, in a nutshell, I think it's about the size and the potential of the Indian market. That's why we look to expand the footprint here in India.
What were the major factors which led you to choose Ahmedabad as your next gateway?
Okay, so if we zoom into the different city, for the factors, there's a supply and demand. So if we look at from the airline point of view, there is a few destinations that we can operate given the range of our aircraft. So actually we can operate to any routes in India. And for India, there's two, as you probably know already, there's two types of routes. You have the metro city, and those we have opened Mumbai to Bangkok, Mumbai to Phuket, and in January it's going to be Kolkata to Bangkok. So those are the first few that we have opened as well. And for the top other, so we look at the other top 10, other top 10 cities out of India, and of course Ahmedabad is one of is up there in the top 10. High population, I think almost 8 or 9 million in terms of the population. Very strong growth, and as I mentioned, one of the deciding factor is the MICE travel, the business travel, because if it's only leisure, sometimes it's up and down depending on the weather. But when it's MICE and have some business, it's more stable. And and that's one of the reason that we look to Ahmedabad for our next destination between Thailand and India.
So how do you assess the demand from Ahmedabad, especially for Bangkok sector?
Yes.
What's your assessment?
Yes. So as I mentioned, and looking at the feedback so far, the feedback has been very positive. So the demand is there for sure. We see on the numbers. When we do the route analysis, we look at the general population first. We look at the amount of flights. We look at the historical data. So we know that Ahmedabad has the traffic already to support the flight, and also has a good trend, a growth trend in the future to ensure that we can actually increase the flight. Right now we're doing four weekly first, flying out of Ahmedabad every Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday. However, this will increase as we get more aircraft coming in. So I have no doubt. I believe in terms of population wise, it is number 6 or 7 or 8 out of all the cities in India for the population. So for sure, there's this demand there. Yeah.
Can you please share?
And let me add, yeah, I'll add one thing too, is that when we look at the demand, we not only look at from Ahmedabad to Bangkok. So of course we have strong network in Thailand. So from Bangkok, you have Phuket, Chiang Mai, Krabi, all that. We see that demand as well. But also we would do the connecting flights to, for example, Vietnam, Phuket, Da Nang, Vietnam, even Japan. We're opening up Tokyo, also in Taiwan, Taipei. So we see those connecting traffic as well from Ahmedabad.
How would you describe the Thai VietJet unique value proposition in compared to other operating between India and Bangkok and Thailand?
Okay, great. So that's a good question in terms of our unique selling point. First thing, I have to say that in terms of the fare, I know a lot of people look at the fare, right? So the fare is going to be competitive, but I think fare is something that is going to be similar. You know, we benchmark our competitor. It's going to be quite competitive, so very affordable. But our true unique selling point is we have a few things. The first is on the service. So VietJet Thailand, we've won 3 consecutive year awards of the most friendly cabin crew. So in terms of our in-flight service, very friendly, very service-minded. We will also soon have the what we call the IFE, the in-flight entertainment system. So okay, we are an LCC, but we will provide free entertainment, movies, music for the traveler. You can watch it on your mobile phone, you can watch it on your iPad. So in terms of the in-flight experience, we have, and I think our food is good. We've won a few awards on the in-flight meals. So in terms of that, it is good. The other one that we have is because okay, so VietJet, the parent company is Vietnamese, but we are from VietJet Thailand. We're based in Thailand. So what we do is we work with many local partners in Thailand to have the boarding pass benefit. So every traveler from India, you can use your boarding pass to get discounts at the destination. Whether it's right now, we focus on in Phuket, and we'll have more in Bangkok as well. So some of the famous bars and pubs, restaurant, shopping center, you will have the discount and some free gifts, some added values from time to time. So this is something that we feel that it's something that we can do, being a Thai carrier, as we know the local market, and of course all the connectivity into Vietnam and all that.
See, because
yes, those are some of the selling points.
A lot of Indians are vegetarian. What's about the vegetarian food on flight?
So very good question. We do have the vegetarian meals, especially just for our flights between India and Thailand.
Yeah.
So this is something we will work hard to make sure that it's aligned with the needs of the traveler here. Yeah. So on the Indian flights, yeah, we have a special menu just for the flights between India and Thailand. It changes all the time. Yeah, it changes all the time.
How important are Indian travel agents, OTAs, and GTS channels to your distribution system?
Very important. Short answer. that sounds like a trick question. No, it's very important. I think you know already as well that 95%, right, of the traffic between India and Thailand originate from India. So the answer to that question is very important, because the agent and OTA here account for over 90% of the traffic. Of course, we would like to see more traffic from Thailand to India. Like for example, I've been here many times. Like I love the food, I love the culture. And just as a side note, we are seeing a bit of a pickup of the new generation wanting to come to explore India. So we're hoping to push, more traffic from Thailand to India as well, not just India to Thailand. But yeah, to answer your question, very important. And of course, in India here, we have a very strong partner from Bird Travel to help manage and organize all the sales and distribution channels here as well.
Are you planning joint promotion with Thailand authority or Indian travel trade?
Yes, because we entered the market end of last year, Mumbai, Bangkok, and then in August, Mumbai to Phuket. So right now we've done a few we've done the co-promotions with the OTAs through the GDS, with some OTA, and of course, next step, especially for Ahmedabad, we need to do it for all the MICE travel and the agencies as well. So to answer your question, for sure, that's the market that we're looking to expand in the future.
What are the operational benchmark you are setting on this route for punctuality and reliability?
Sorry, one more time, I lost you. What benchmark?
About punctuality and reliability, what's your benchmark, operational benchmark?
Okay,
These are very important and crucial.
Yeah, very important. So two things we could split into two parts. Reliability. Our reliability has to be 100%. So we don't jeopardize at all on safety on any part. The KPI for our safety security team reliability is always 100%. In terms of the on-time performance, this one, so VietJet Thailand, last year, a few months of the year, I think 3 or 4 months of the year, we managed to be the top 10 most on time in Southeast Asia. So, and this is one of the critical key to success for us next year. Right now, I'm doing the KPI for the company, and this is one of the top 10 objective is the OTP. To share with you a little bit, maybe you've heard from the news. So we are getting 9 more aircraft this month. Two in already, yeah, two in already, and 7 more. So with those extra aircraft, it will help to improve the OTP significantly. And next year, we will also be getting another 13 aircraft. So totaling in 1 year, 20, what's that? 9 plus 13, 22 more aircraft in 1 year. So I think the OTP will improve significantly, and it's going to be one of our key strategy. I know one of our main competitor, very strong in that area, and it's something that we have to match. Yeah.
Can you tell our viewers about VietJet's sustainability initiatives like carbon footprint and eco-friendly operations and all that? If you can
explain. Great question. So actually, we do a lot of activities in this area. The umbrella concept, we call it the Fly Green Fund. So under the Fly Green concept, we have many activities to be aligned with the ESG. So I share with you some example. So first action that we do is we have initiated this year what we call the green route. So the green route is we start to use the SAF fuel. I'm not sure you're familiar. So okay, so we've converted one route using X% of the SAF fuel already, and then every quarter we will convert one route at a time to be SAF fuel. So that's number one. Number two, in flight, we have started to change. We have a target to change all one-time use plastic to be recycled. And we also have a program to upcycle the products. So you will see in the flight from India to, well, I don't think Ahmedabad start yet, but in the domestic right now, we have, when the cabin crew come and collect the trash, they will have 2 color bag, one green, one black. The green one is for the recycle. Yeah, so this is another one. We aim to plant 100,000 trees per year to help offset the carbon emission. This year, we've already planted 70,000, and we have another activities to do to replant those. Yeah, many things also in our operation, some technical methods we do to reduce the fuel, like single engine taxi. on the runway. We don't turn on 2 engines, just 1 engine is enough and sufficient. So we take the ESG part and the environmental sustainability very, very seriously, also part of our KPI. Yeah.
Great.
Yeah, and we actually have a charity run every year in November, a big run, like around 2,000. We just had it in November, 2 weeks ago. About 2,000 people joined the run, and the proceed of that goes towards the Fly Green program.
Oh. Are there additional cities you are evaluating for your future expansion?
For India, many. Yeah, so okay, so in expansion for between Thailand and India, first one is look at where we fly today and see if we can increase the frequency. So so for Ahmedabad now it's 4 weekly. We're looking to go daily, and then if it's daily, then we also think, okay, where else from Ahmedabad can we go? The data show that Phuket and possibly Krabi is a good one. Maybe you could choose for me. I put in my study. Yeah. So that's one area. New cities. Of course, we look at the metro city. So Bangalore, Hyderabad, Chennai. These 3 on our list for 2026. We also have the second-tier city as well. Jaipur, Lucknow. These are some other few, but it was studying. So next year we plan to open another 3 to 4 routes between India and Thailand in the second half of 2026.
What does your network look like in next 2 to 3 years?
For India or for
India? For India specifically first.
Especially.
Then about international, how many?
Sure. So for India in the next 2 to 3 years, we're looking to expand around 4 to 5 routes on average per year. So right now we're doing 3. Kolkata will be 4. Next year another 4 routes, so 8, 12. So we're looking around 12, possibly 15, but around 12. But on some route, as I mentioned, it's going to be like Ahmedabad, Phuket, Ahmedabad, Bangkok. If we do like Bangalore, Bangkok, Bangalore, Phuket, Bangalore, Krabi, something like that. So it's looking around that number. In terms of the ratio of seats in relation to the total international, it's going to be around 20%. So quite a sizable business for us.
Great.
Yeah.
So any plan you are planning for trade and the media?
Yes. So for we have the first trip. The first flight is tonight to Bangkok. So we have some media on this as well, but we do the media farm trip on a regular basis. So I'm if not this trip, next trip, please join.
Sure.
Yeah, we have a trip all the time. Yeah.
I don't know if you are aware or not. I'll tell you later. My last question. First,
Sure.
Your message you would like to convey to travelers and your partners in India.
Yes. So firstly, I'd like to thank you, the general Indian travelers that have flown with VietJet to Thailand and also to Vietnam. We've received tremendous support, and the flights has been good and able to stable. And when it's stable, then it means I can open more flights to new route between Thailand and India. So firstly, I'd like to thank you to the general travelers, and also for all the travel agents that help to support us. VietJet Thailand, we are on the growing phase at the moment. So we are about to get a lot more aircraft. As I mentioned, 9 this year, 13 next year. I know that in the last 3 to 6 months, plans have changed a lot, and I do have to apologize for this. It's part of what we call like the growing pains. You grow, and it's not always smooth. But now that we have these new aircraft coming in, I think it's gonna be quite smooth from here on out. Yeah. So those will be my message, and we're looking to expand quite aggressively, as I mentioned. 4 to 5 new routes per year, making it around 15 by 2027. And yeah, any recommendations, any feedback, we love to get from the customer, also from the agents as well, and from the partner as well. So many channels can contact us.
Thank you very much for taking out time and talking to Travel World Online.
No worries. Thank you so much for taking the time.
You are watching Travel World Online.